Watch everyone at Crypto GB. I thought I'd drop a quick update on Saturday the 29th of July at 16:55 here in London. Firstly, thanks for everyone for contributing to the group and welcome to all of our new members. We have an influx of new members and I think it's growing, no surprise, as we are strongly correlated with the performance of the economy and performance of Bitcoin in terms of member requests. And it's always great to see more people getting into Bitcoin and crypto. You've come to the right place, hopefully. For those of you that don't know, essentially all I do in this group as your dear administrator is share content that I've watched and think is worth watching. So you won't see anything around low cap ICO coins or, some of these NFT projects. You won't see anything like that, at least not from me. But I don't mind if other people in the group post about the projects that they like, as long as they're not completely scammy. And we have a bunch of moderators to help us avoid that situation. But yeah, that's what I do. Any articles, any videos that I think are interesting, I will share with the group and invite your comments. If you've got any questions around crypto, securing your assets, hot wallets, cold wallets, exchanges, whatever, this is the place to ask for help. You'll find, I think most people will be happy to respond at any level of the questions that you have. I've been in the crypto industry now professionally since 2019 and fintech and banking all my career essentially. So I can answer some of the more technical questions that you may have as well at least around the projects that I'm familiar with, which will be Bitcoin, XRP are the main ones, but a few others as well. So let's have a quick look. We're at 37,000.2 members. That's up about 100, I think, per week at the moment. So growth is steadily increasing. Let's have a look at our engagement, which is, I think, more important than growth. Typically, as most people who have watched this before know, I prefer the 60-day statistics rather than the 28, but let's put the 28-day statistics up anyway. A lot of posts up 146% the last 28 days. The reactions are down. If we go to 60 days, which I think is more accurate, I think you'll see that the trend is really growth, and again, unsurprising as we see a lot more positive action in the economy and in Bitcoin and crypto sector. Obviously the 13th of July, which is Crypto Victory Day or XRP Victory Day, we had a huge uptick in reactions, comments and posts, and that's good to see. I think unfortunately Facebook isn't great at discerning the top posts, so they haven't changed since the last time we had a update. What I will do instead, I'm just going to call out a couple of people who I think have put in extraordinary effort in terms of their posts. One of them is DJ Saunders. Where are you, DJ Saunders? I always like your posts, mate. They're quite controversial in some cases, but I think they're generally sourced well. So thank you. He's one of the more prolific contributors to the group, so thanks a lot for that. And yeah, the memes, keep them coming in. Now, a question for the group. As most of you probably know, I'm really anti-communist. So I was going to suggest actually adding a question to the group, which is, are you or have you ever been a member of the Communist Party? And if so, deny you access to the group, or at least make you kind of wear some kind of badge to show that you're a communist. Is that too fascist? I don't know. Let me know your thoughts. Sometimes, to be honest, a lot of the communists just leave the group eventually of their own accord once they realise they're completely outgunned by our far superior ideological position. But yes, I invite memes. Memes are the general currency of this group. So this one put a smile on my face. Just remember, all of this nonsense about aliens, and it is absolute nonsense, everyone, is just there to distract you. It's basic PSYOP 101. It's no surprise that the highest number of alien sightings, or now what they're called UABs, unidentified anomalous phenomena, is is in the UK and in the US. I wonder why. Like, where is media propaganda most advanced, and psyops most advanced? It's, yeah, the UK and US have a long pedigree in psyops and propaganda, and yeah, so just laugh at this stuff when you see it. Don't take it seriously. In crypto news, I know a lot of you, I can see from the group, actually not a lot of you, that's probably over representing it. Some of you are still disappointed in the price action despite the regulatory clarity that has come to XRP in the US. Look, let me just say, we got a pretty damn good pump of about 100%, and we held on to 60% of that. Currently XRP is trading at 70 cents per USD. These things take time. It won't be rushed. XRP price isn't dependent on kind of your expectations of it. And actually, here's a word of advice, right? The market has a very good way of inexplicably catching you when you're short of funds and making you liquidate your position. So honestly, what I would suggest everyone does is, the last thing you want to do is sell your crypto bags at the moment because you have some kind of life event, and maybe it's unavoidable, man. Like, maybe it's unavoidable. There's something hits you that you just have to spend money on. It could be the wife asking for a holiday, or it could be bereavement in the family, or you lose your job, something like that happens, and you're kind of forced to start liquidating your bags. Trust me, the market is amazingly good at finding those weak spots in your life and making you liquidate your position. So whatever you can do, just now is the time to safeguard your position for the next 6 to 18 months at least. Do whatever you need to do to make that happen. If you're in a dead-end job and you're thinking of changing that job, but there isn't another one on the horizon, and you have a bag that you need to protect, I would suggest just do the dead-end job, right? Don't make any hasty career changes at this time in your life. You may find it will take you a lot longer to get that new job, and suddenly you have to sell a whole bunch of XRP. Also at a lower price, it may go down to 50 cents, or the whole crypto market may go down lower. The market is incredibly good at weeding out weak positions, if not weak hands. You could be diamond hands, but just have no damn choice because of a life event that hits you. So be aware. I think we're in that zone right now. So a lot of us kind of in a situation where we might have to make some interesting choices around, do we sell XRP or not, or do we sell our crypto bags because of events that are essentially outside of our control. As much as is possible, try and hedge against those positions. Beg, borrow, but don't steal unless it's from the state, to maintain your position. That's a joke, by the way. What else is there? I definitely recommend watching Guy's videos. Guy is a friend of the group. He's been a big supporter of us, and likewise we of Guy. You'll always find that I feature Guy's posts on the group. Yes, and it was our birthday on the 26th of July. Can you believe 3 years? Simon, yeah, it is. That was absolutely insane. How the hell did we manage to hold it together for that long and build up a group of almost 40,000 people? And yeah, I think that just demonstrates crypto and Bitcoin are here to stay. They're not going anywhere. Yeah, mate, more memes. What can I say? Please, Sadiq Khan is killing us here with his he's killing us by trying to clean the air that we breathe, because apparently it's killing people. The bullshit piles up so fast with these status that it's hard to keep your neck above water. If it wasn't Koof, if it now isn't the boiling, we've entered the boiling oceans era of the planet, then it's Sadiq Khan telling us that the air that we breathe is killing people. Yeah, right. You know what, Sadiq? Life kills people, and you tend to accelerate the rate of their deaths with your decisions. So, strong opinion on that one. Take it or leave it. We are a political group. Anyone turns around and tells us like crypto is political, right? Crypto, for any of you that don't know the story, it was created by cypherpunks who may have been infiltrated by state actors. I'm not going to deny that situation. But the ethos was by a group of libertarians who wanted to essentially, after 2008, make sure that the state couldn't meddle in what is a fundamental indicator of price that we use in our day-to-day lives, which is money, right? So yeah, and they were libertarians. They wanted the small state, as small state as possible, and this is the ethos of the group. So if you come in with your statist ideas, no problem with you posting them here, but don't cry about it when we tear you a new one. In terms because of the ideology of the group. Anyway, back to crypto. I'm not sure what news there is now. We're in the middle of summer. It's going to be August. This time of year, normally nothing happens until September. But every few years, there's a break in that trend, and August becomes one of the most kind of volatile months for assets that are normally used to hedge against fiat currency, like gold, commodities, and I would put Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. So we either see absolutely nothing happening from now until September, October, or something really interesting will happen in August. I have no idea which, so we just keep our eyes peeled and see what happens. So that's it for me. As always, thank you to our moderators for doing such a great job of keeping the group free of scammers. Thanks to everyone who's reporting spammy posts. I've noticed reports have gone up from people. We always act on them. So, if you see someone who is espousing the credentials of some numpty that has changed their lives and asks you to follow them, by all means, make sure you raise that as a spam post and remove it, along with any other scammy posts that you see. Thanks, everyone. I'll leave it there. Have a wonderful weekend.